Hey guys, today I'm going to talk to you about the new movie Palmer. This comes to Apple TV Plus on January 29th, and it stars Justin Timberlake, who, listen, he was the draw for me at first, I'm not going to lie. I was always an NSYNC girl, always an NSYNC girl. I still am an NSYNC girl. NSYNC is way better than Backstreet Boys. Anyways, don't hate me for that. Anyways, I was intrigued into this movie because of Justin Timberlake. I think he's an incredible talent. Not only is he an amazing singer, he's really shown that he's an incredible actor as well. So I was really intrigued, and then I watched the trailer, and if you've seen my trailer reaction, I'll link it, don't worry. I got a little teary, and I was like, okay, this is one that I need to watch. So let's give you my review. Of course, spoiler free. And this movie, Palmer, comes to Apple TV Plus. Like I said, January 29th, you guys, seriously, this movie is worth getting Apple TV alone. But I think there's a free trial. So listen, this movie needs to be watched, and I'm going to tell you why. Hey, Tessa from Mama's Geeky here. Thank you so much for stopping by my YouTube channel. Okay, so when you see the trailer, what you see is this little boy, Sam, and he acts like a girl. Listen, I have no problem with that whatsoever. Watching the movie, I was like, I want Sam. Like, I'll adopt Sam. I want Sam at my house. Sam is so cute and fun and spunky and just such a great kid. But also we see Justin Timberlake, who plays Eddie Palmer, who was a football star, and then something happened, which you will find out exactly what, but he ended up going to prison for 12 years. He got out a little early, which people really like to remind him that he got out early, which if I were him, I would be very annoyed, but he plays it very cool. And when he comes home to live with his grandmother, Sam is the next door neighbor, Sam and his mother, Shelly. And that's more or less most of what I'm going to give you now. I really don't want to spoil this movie. I think so many aspects of this movie need to be watched with fresh eyes and not knowing, I don't want to give anything away. But what I will say is, I know I've gotten a lot of feedback, people that, listen, I'm sure there's some of you watching this now that just don't like the fact about Sam acting like a girl. And let me tell you that that's not what this movie is about. I mean, yes, there's that whole journey, but there's also Palmer's journey. I mean, it's called Palmer for a reason, right? It's more or less Palmer's journey, and Sam is a part of that, a very important part of that, but still a part of that. And there's others that are a part of it as well. And I think this movie is not about that as much as it is about acceptance, right? So acceptance for Sam, right? Acceptance to let him be who he is, but also acceptance for Palmer that, he did his time. He's trying his hardest to act right and make things right and just be a better person. He was much younger, of course, 12 years when he went to prison, and he's done his time. He's worked through it all, and he comes back and he's just trying to be a good person. But so many people judge him on the fact that he's a felon, right? He's been charged with a felony. He's been to prison. He came out early. Like, why did he get out early? And he's a bad person. He's a criminal. And with Sam, he's a weird kid. And it's like, no, just accept these people. So I think acceptance is a major, major part of this movie. That's the vibe that I got. That's the lesson that I got, is just accepting people for who they are. And second chances, man, this is there's a lot about second chances in this movie as well. Again, I don't want to give too much away, but I really like that aspect. Of course, there's just, and Justin Timberlake is so good in this movie, his acting. And the kid who plays Sam, fantastic. Both of them, absolutely fantastic. Pretty much everyone in this movie is fantastic. I'm not going to lie. The woman who plays Shelly is incredible as well. Which is Sam's mother. I think I said that. But the movie overall is just so good, so heartwarming. There are 3 moments that I cried. Not just 1, not 2, but 3. And I mean cried. Like, not like teary, like I cried. Which means I just was so invested in this and invested in the story. And if I had to nitpick, and I know people have been asking me, nitpick movies, the only thing I can say, it's an hour and 50 minutes. 10 minutes or so could have been shaved off. There's maybe a little lull at one point, but not really. I mean, it's very hard to nitpick this film because I think it's an important film to watch. I really, really enjoyed it. Like I said, the acting is amazing. The story is really, really good. I loved the story. It invoked a lot of emotion in me, right? Sometimes I was really, really mad. Sometimes I was really sad. I cried. Sometimes I was elated and happy. I just felt like from the moment it started, I was completely invested in Palmer's story and then in Sam's story. And I just think I'm trying to not give spoilers, and I really, really want to talk about some stuff. I won't. I'm going to stop here because I don't want to ruin anything. But seriously, you guys, comes to Apple TV Plus on January 29th. I think it's 100% worth a watch. No matter what your thoughts, I'm telling you, this is a movie about acceptance, and it's a movie about finding yourself, and it's a movie about just being yourself, and it's just a movie that you need to watch. It's about second chances. It's inspiring, and it's something that I think everyone needs to see. No matter what your thoughts, please, 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 at least try to watch it. I know there's some people who were really turned off by the trailer, but I think you need to give the film a shot. That's my opinion. Obviously, you don't have to do what I tell you to do, but I think you should. I think you will be pleasantly surprised. Be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more videos like this one. You can follow me over on Instagram and Twitter. I'm at Mama's Geeky over there, MAMASGEEKY. Now, if you've already seen Palmer by the time you get to this review, let me know your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought about the trailer. I mean, is this a movie you're going to watch? Like I said, it made me cry several times. It evoked a lot of emotion. There were times I was so mad I wanted to throw something. I mean, this movie is absolutely incredible. It does a great job of sucking you in and bringing you into that world. I think that is, a nod to the writing. I think it's just a great, great movie. I really, really, really enjoyed it. I think you should all watch Palmer.